Hi everyone, welcome to my channel again. My name is Annelys Suarez and I'm a student from UNAPEC and I study digital communication and my D is, I will put there because I don't know what is, I forgot. Today I will talk about the grammar and vocabularies that I learned on my Saturday morning English classes with my teacher Victor Guarionex. I hope you enjoy the video. Since the semester start and today I learned a lot of things about grammar and vocabulary. After this I divide and first I will talk about the grammar and after the vocabularies. Grammar. I learned a lot of things about the grammar. I learned about yes/no question, about WH question, about adjective, about contractions, and I will explain a little about. For yes/no question, you can answer that two ways: short and long. And the short way, the short form is just answer yes I do or no I don't, and the long is, for example, yes, yes I'm from Dominican Republic, or no I'm sorry I don't have hunger and I'm not starving. This is the two ways. The verb be gives information about the subject of a sentence, affirmative and negative. The affirmative are three forms of the verb be can be used, and there are am, is, and are, and depend the noun that you are using. For example, for I we have am, and for the negative form you use the adjective, you use the article not, and we apply after the verb, and then you use am not, is not, or are not. But if you you can do a contraction using am not. Just for am, don't use it, but is and are, use it isn't or aren't. The other way to answer this question for B, you can use the WH question, is using what, who, where, when, and how old. What, use it about things, who about people, where about places, when for time, and how old for ages. For example, for what you can use what are you doing, for who, who are she, for where is the bank, for when is your birthday, and for how old are you. Another that I learned is adjective. The adjective describe nouns and pronouns, and they can go after the verb be or before a noun. For example, I love spicy food. I don't like, but this is the example. Or he's not a doctor. It's too important that we are using the adjective that we need to put the article before the adjective. For example, you can't to say I'm great person. No, you need to do you need to say I'm a great person, or I'm an excellent doctor. Anyway, another thing that we learned in this class is the preposition in, on, and at, and you use it for time or for places, and they have different meaning depend of the situation. For example, for time we use on for name of the days. For example, on Fridays or on Saturdays. And you use in when we can talk about periods of time. For example, in the morning, in the night, and you use at for specific moments in the time. For example, at night. And for places, we use on for the names of the street. For example, on Gomes Street or on the street. And you use in for the name of cities and countries. For example, in Korea, I'm in Korea, or I'm in the Dominican Republic. And you use at with the building of addresses. For example, at the school, at the library, at the hospital. Is temporary. A real example is when someone question you and they say, whether you know, and you answer it, I'm at the school and in my house and on the Gum Street. Vocabulary. The vocabulary that I learned on all these classes and it's a lot of, but I just talk about some. The first that I learned is my favorite. It's about the part of the dog bodies, and I learned where is this part. For example, sheep, and I learned the ears, its nose, eyes, mouth. After that, we learned about countries and nationalities. The countries is the place, the nationality is the person who born or who lives in this place. For example, the Dominican Republic is when I am, and Dominican is the people. We have Japan is the country, and Japanese is the people. After that, we learn about occupations. The occupations is the people do for lives. For example, I'm a student and I am graphic designer. Yes, but you can do a doctor, an engineer, an architect. After that, I learned about the musical taste. The musical tasted is the ways or the form that the music can be. It can be more slow or more deep. I don't know. And my favorite is salsa, bachata, and merengue. I really like so much. And for sing, but there are any more. For example, we have R&B, blues, danza, balada, pop, rock, reggaeton, and a lot of more. After that, I learned about entertainment and cultural events, and we use for talk about the plans. For example, the plans for your weekend. On Saturday night to go to the movie theater, or the afternoon I really like to go to the museum. After that, I learned about a great vocabulary is useful, express location, and give direction. It's so important to know that when we are on the street and we don't know where I am, and I learned a lot of things like it's across the street. This is for give a direction. It's across the street. It's down 3 blocks. It's when, for example, you want to invite your aunt to your birthday party, and she doesn't know where it is, and you can tell her, okay, my birthday is on November 22 at my house. And if you come on the subway, you stay at the Mama Tingles station, and then take a car to the baseball play, and on to the left, going up three corners, and on the left you will write. This is a great form, or this is a form that I learned to give direction from the Mama Tingles substation. And this is all for my video today. I really like so much, and I really learned too much, and I really like that this way is useful for me. And I'm not too good, and I know that my English is not the best, but I really learned too much in this class, and I really like the form that the Victor Guarionex, my teacher, gave us his knowledge. This is us. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. See you soon.